I'm Jennifer Love. I'm a passionate, authentic intuitive who uses divine guidance to help people love themselves and live more fully in their bodies. This is your weekly love connection for the week of October 30th through November 5th. You can choose a card from 1 to 3, or I've assigned a card for your unique situation. Card 1 is for folks in crisis who need immediate answers and support. Card number 2 is for my singles. And card number 3 is for folks in relationships who just need a little guidance. So this week we are using the Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle by Grounded by the Moon. This is an independent deck. I think you can find it on Etsy. I think that's where I got it from. And of course, it's based on the movie Practical Magic, starring Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. This might be a little bit longer of a reading this week because I had 2 jumper cards. I can't recall the last time I had jumper cards in a weekly reading. But I wanted to point them out in case they were significant to someone who's watching. So the 2 jumpers were divination and the witch's hanging rope. So the divination card is, it has this crystal ball in it, and the keyword says beyond the veil. Of course, it's about using your intuition. So this week, instead of maybe following your logic, try to follow more of your intuition when making decisions about your love life. Go with your gut, go with your heart, go with your intuition. The witch's hanging rope, it looks a little scary, right? Because that's not good, ever good, right? But it's really about protection and safety. If you've seen that movie, you know that their ancestor was supposed to be hanged, but the rope didn't work. So she was actually safe and protected. So that's what this is symbolizing, is that you are always safe and always protected. So that's a message going into this week, is that your love life is actually divinely safe and protected. So nothing bad is going to happen to you. So card number 1, you got the full moon, and we just had a full moon. You can't make this stuff up. We just had a full moon on Saturday, October 28th. So that was a full hunter's moon in the sign of Taurus, which is the polar opposite of Scorpio, and we're in Scorpio season. So full moons are about releasing. So if you are feeling like you are in a crisis, or like you don't know which way to turn, you are totally fed up with your love life, or any other situation in your life, you need to release control. You are trying too hard, you are holding onto the situation too tightly, and you really need to take a step back, let the divine lead you, and let go of control. That's what the full moon card is all about. It's about trying to control everything and trying to micromanage your love life. Some of us, we're really great at our jobs, and we're very scheduled, and we're very on time, and we're very analytical, and that makes us very successful in what we do for a living, and very goal oriented, and meet objectives and have tactics and strategy. But when it comes to your love life, it's not always great to have that level of drive. Sometimes you need to take a back seat and let the divine lead your quest for love, and let your intuition lead you, like the jumper card said this week. Card number 2 is for my singles, or anybody that picked card number 2, and it is Toad. if you can see the little toad on there. If you've seen the movie Practical Magic, you remember that they do a spell to try to, let's say, get rid of a negative energy, and it comes back, kind of ricochets on them as a toad. And so this card is about being aware of your environment and being aware of any, especially of negative energy in your environment. So this week we're being asked to scan your surroundings and really be aware of what is going on. I think, yeah, the key word down there is awareness. So just really make sure that you know what's going on. Nothing is hidden from your view. You are completely aware of the situation, and you aren't lying to yourself, or other people aren't lying to you, and you are eyes wide open as to what you're getting into, and there are no toads in your love life, and that you have all the awareness of what you're getting into, either relationship wise, or if you're perhaps signing a contract, or if you're going into a business venture or anything like that. Make sure you're aware of all of the potential negatives or something like that that may come up, because there's a toad somewhere in your midst and you're being called to awareness. Card number 3 is for those in relationships or anybody who picked card number 3. So this is Witch's Boots, and it says stability. So the keywords are stability and comfort, meaning you are too complacent in your comfort zone. So you might feel like your love life or your relationship has gotten a little too comfortable. It may be a little boring, it may be a little stale, and you might need to kick up your heels and do something wild and free and fun. So break out of your comfort zone. If your date nights have gotten stale or boring, do something completely different. Go somewhere else, do a different activity, leave the house. I know a lot of people don't even do date nights, so go out, go do something. Pretend your partner is not your partner, and you have to actually court them and take them on a date, to dress up for your partner, put on makeup, whatever it takes to be just a little different. Do a different activity. It doesn't have to cost money. You can Google or Pinterest, no cost date nights or something like that. There's so many things to do to kind of shake up your romantic life. Just remember to not be too comfortable and complacent, because just because you've won your partner doesn't mean you still don't have to win their heart every day. Because if you don't, someone else could. So that's actually something to think about. If you're not growing towards your partner, you're actually growing away from your partner. And it just gives someone else an opportunity to get closer to your partner. I mean, I'm not saying that your partner's going to cheat on you or anything. It's just that, you always want to be growing towards your partner and getting to know your partner better. So do something that lets you get to know your partner better, or anything along those lines. I don't want to get too much into it, but break out of your comfort zone. Try not to be so stable and boring this week. So I just wanted to say happy Halloween, happy Samhain, and we hopefully, if I can get my computer back working, I can do some more posts about Samhain and Dia de los Muertos, but my computer's not working right now, so I'm a little stuck. But I hope you have a lovely Halloween, however you choose to celebrate it, and I'll see you next week.